Hello, manifestors. Let's talk scripting today. How scripting can help you manifest your desire. And by the way, I'm going to go back to one video a week because I'm way too busy to do two videos right now, and they don't have the type of views that would motivate me to create and post videos twice a week. And sure, I can manifest more views for my videos. But for now, and at least until my channel gets bigger, I will post once a week, every Friday. And if you want more videos, then subscribe, like the video, comment, and share the video with more people so more people like you can become master manifestors. My name is Sylviane. I am a manifesting coach. I do one-on-one coaching and email coaching. I have a blog that you should read every week if you want to learn more about spiritual law, the law of assumption, and the teaching of Neville Goddard. I also have a podcast that will help you with the understanding of the teaching of Neville Goddard and the law of assumption. And Andreza and I have a VIP group where we share daily workshops and challenges to improve your knowledge and help you become the master manifestors that you are. And I create specific meditation videos that I share only in this VIP group as well. And let's not forget the 2 Q&A lives each week. And of course, I have a free Facebook group with over 5,000 members now, and I have been told many times that this is one of the best Neville Goddard's teaching manifesting community online. So, scripting, is it a technique that you should be using to manifest your desires? Yes. Does scripting work? Yes, I can tell you from my own experience and the experience of many people that I know who have manifested exactly what they wanted by writing it down. But again, no matter what technique you are using to manifest your desire, they are meant for one thing and one thing only, which is help you believe, help you feel that you already have your desire. So, while words may or may not have power, because you are the operant power. This said, when you script, it is better to write in the present or even in the past tense. The past works great. I don't know if it tricks the mind in a certain way, but if it does, then why not using it, right? Because I know we can always say words don't have power, I am the power. But there's always that subconscious programming that is going to affect you in one way or another. So if, for example, you write, I will have, even though you may want to say, well, words don't have power because I have the power, sure. But let's say that unconsciously, because you have written, I will have, well, your subconscious mind has decided without your conscious knowing that, okay, you will have whatever, you will be whatever, therefore you're not gonna have it now, then I wouldn't take the risk to not pay attention to the words and tense that I use. So I would definitely rather use I have or I am or even I did or I was or it's done. Something that implies for both the conscious and the subconscious mind that it is done, that you already have it. So trust me, present or past tense, it's much better, especially if you are still new at this. Now, when you script, you can be as general or as specific as you want. For example, when I scripted many years ago, several years ago, the type of man that I wanted to manifest, I was rather general, and I specified more about how this person was as a person and how they made me feel. But I know of some people that have been very specific, all the way down to how their voice sounded and how tall they were and how they looked and so forth and so on. So you are the boss. You can be as general or as specific as you want. It's the same for money or for a house that you want or for a car that you want. You can be very specific. You could manifest a specific amount of money. You could specify if you want that amount of money every day, every week, every month, every year. It's up to you. Same thing if you are manifesting a house. You could be general, or you could detail every single room of the house. It's up to you, because I see this question a lot. This is the difference between scripting and visualizing or any other techniques. You can be very specific because you are writing. If you've ever read The Law and the Promise from Neville Goddard, there he speaks of an author named Morgan Robertson who wrote a book about a fabulous Atlantic liner, far larger than any that had ever been built. And if you read the account in The Law and the Promise, where it mentions what this author, Morgan Robertson, had written, the size, the shape, and everything in between about that ship, well, that ship was basically what happened to be a few years later the Titanic. In his book, this author, Morgan Robertson, wrote down that the ship sank because of an iceberg. So, does specific scripting manifest? Yes, it does. Look what Neville says here. Had Morgan Robertson known that imagining creates reality, that today's fiction is tomorrow's fact, would he have written the novel Futility, which is the title of the book? And then he mentions what a writer named Schopenhauer said. In the moment of the tragic catastrophe, the conviction becomes more distinct to us than ever that life is a bad dream from which we have to awake. And then Neville goes on to say, and the bad dream is caused by the imaginal activity of sleeping humanity. Imaginal activities may be remote from their manifestation, and unobserved events are only appearance. Causation as seen in this tragedy is everywhere in space-time. Far off from the scene of action, invisible to all, was Robertson's imaginal activity. Like a scientist in a control room directing his guided missile through space-time. So, everything that we imagine, everything that we write down, it's imagination in action. Because as many experts say, writing is the action of thinking. So anytime we write anything, we cannot be surprised that it may manifest somewhere at some point, maybe sometimes many years later. But somewhere at some point it may manifest in this game, in this dream called life. So, should you use scripting to manifest your desires? Yes, you should. Some people even script every day. I don't script exactly every day, but I script very often. If there is something, a thought, something, anything that I want to manifest in my life, even a feeling whatsoever, I write it down. So scripting is powerful. You can be as vague or as specific as you want, and you should be scripting often, especially if you're not where you want to be right now still. You should be using scripting as a manifesting technique. I hope this was helpful, guys. Again, if you like the video, make sure you give me a thumbs up, comment, share the video if you can, and subscribe if you have not subscribed yet. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye for now.